The Gathering 2022, or also known as G13 in Las Vegas, at the Tuff Rider booth with my good friend Peter. We're gonna just kind of jump right into. We were about ready to start exchanging views of scars, scar tissue, etc. We're not going to do that, but in any event, but that was a little bit of a scar tissue, so you know, a little soft,
long-standing inside joke.
There you go, little soft play, you know. Yeah, there you go. So, with that said, have you taken over any countries lately?
Not yet.
Okay, well, we'll be working on that soon. I'm just going to let you kind of just flow because I know you so well. I don't really need to. I mean, we've already gone through the history. You've been doing this for a while with your lovely wife.
Yeah.
And so, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, it's just been an exciting year, right? Like, I mean, like we've survived the mini apocalypse, right? And it's kind of interesting in terms of the maker space, right? Everybody kind of assumed things would go crazy, but I think it's still been pretty strong. People have been making fantastic gear. We've been fortunate enough to keep making our product. Following's been good. We're making some new stuff, continuing to evolve it. But in addition, one of the cool things is you're mentioning like the Gathering, and I was actually having a conversation with somebody. It's kind of an appropriate name, like because we've seen people that we haven't seen in a couple of years now, right? So on the one hand, yeah, you got the show, you've got the whole making cool gear. On the other side, it's just been really neat getting to catch up with people. We had a lady that is one of our long-term customers, and she's like, I haven't seen anybody in 3 years, right?
In person at all?
Well, I'm sure somewhere locally, but
yeah.
So just
in the industry, in the greater industry.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was really cool, and we've been kind of talking about this, and like we forget we've been at this for a minute now, like since the first show. So like some kids here where you're like, you drive now? Right? I remember when you were this tall.
Yeah.
So just watching this whole thing develop has just been cool, and the vibe this year is a little bit different, right? It's much more, I don't know, personal, I think is a good way to put it. So that's cool. It's kind of a good show, good time. Like, love getting to make cool stuff. We've been evolving our stuff in terms of materials, right? We got into over the past couple of years into zirconium, right? Some cool new finishes in titanium. We've moved to neat machine titanium clips. We've got bespoke items. We've got so it's neat because we're finally getting to share it with some people that we haven't even seen in a couple of years because of like the apocalypse. So just a good time, man.
Yeah.
Just a good time.
Well, let's talk about a couple of these new devices, we might call.
Yeah. So from the practical to the tactical, right? So we've got on the high end, we've got some patterned titanium, right? Essentially twisted patterned titanium. Some people call it Timascus, Mokutai, all sorts of different stuff depending on where you get it from. We've got some fantastic new finishes in terms of titanium with a brushed orange peel finish. You'll notice the stunning titanium clips. One of the things is we put a lot of time and effort into making titanium clips that actually clip, right? That they work. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but believe it or not, a lot of detail goes into that. And we've got some new multi-step machining finishes that we've done on our pens. This is titanium. It's tumbled, machined again, and then flamed. And all the way to the illustrious zirconium with the metallic ceramic zirconium oxide surface finish, right? So we're kind of working on it, dialing stuff in, trying to make cool gear. People seem to really dig it. We like making it. Keeps me out of trouble, right? You know what I mean?
Does it really? Just a bit, yeah. Just a bit.
Catching things on fire is not staying out of trouble.
If she believes it keeps me out of trouble, that's all the trouble I need to be kept out of.
That's true, yeah.
So
it's all about perception, right?
That's true.
There you go. Right? That's the wrong. It's all about perception. You didn't hear that.
Anyway, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you.
it, man. Thanks.
Safe travels, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.